What's up, guys? Road Warriors 627 here, coming at you with the second Triple Crown preview. Today we are taking a look at, of course, the second jewel, the Triple Crown, the Preakness Stakes, and I am not being joined by the Blue Italian plays, but for this race, guys, I really don't feel like I even need to be. There is really not a lot I want to say about this race. My Derby preview was 15 minutes. You're lucky if you get 5 here, because I really hardly have any real opinions. I guess we have to start off with the way Nyquist won your Kentucky Derby, your 142nd Kentucky Derby, and he won it rather impressively in a final time of 2:01.1. Now, I think that's great. This is the first time we've had a 2:01 time since I'll have another, ironically, of course, the same connections. So, that's pretty interesting, but even more the underlying factor of how Exaggerator closed in that race. And I want to mention something. I don't think it's because Exaggerator is actually, as good as Nyquist, and like another 16th, he probably would have gotten there. But that pace was a lot faster than we thought. Nyquist was sitting right on it. And he was being hard-ridden through the stretch, but not as hard-ridden as, say, like an American Pharaoh last year. He was really being hard-ridden. 32 times hit with the whip. I mean, that's incredible what happened last year. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't even think he hit him 32 times last year. I think he hit him maybe 10 times, but the other ones were just him waving the stick in front of his eye to get his attention. But aside from last year, Nyquist, I thought his Derby was good. I thought it was really good. See, I would consider him beatable if we had a little bit of different competition in here. But the problem is with this race, guys, there's like, aside from maybe 3 other horses, who has a chance to win this race besides Nyquist? You've got Exaggerator, who, by all rights, might even go to the Belmont with this guy, because Keith and Kent DeSormo are tenacious as hell, and they want to keep going, and I commend them for that. We got the Todd Pletcher new entrant. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Stradivari, I think is how you pronounce it. And then there's Uncle Lino, that new shooter, coming in. So those are your 4 horses, I think, that can win the Preakness. And to be honest, guys, I'm making no bones about it. Those are going to be my top 4. I'll share you the order in a second. But before we get into that, let's quickly talk about how the pace might play out here. There are a bunch of speed horses in this race who might want to go to the lead. But I don't think the pace, once again, I was wrong with the Derby that it wasn't going to be fast. I thought it was going to be 47. It turned out to be 45-3. I think this pace is going to be around 46-1, 46-2 for your half mile. Maybe 110-4, 111 flat for your 3 quarters. First quarter, I don't know. Really what happens around the first turn is going to determine the outcome of this race. Except for Nyquist, because Nyquist can win. He's shown basically doing anything. So he can go to the lead, he could sit off, he could do anything. And I told you I did not like putting a favorite on top in a 20-horse field. I am putting a favorite on top in an 11-horse field, guys. I'm putting Nyquist on top in this race. And I'm sorry that I couldn't come back with a long shot. I just don't think they're going to get it done. That number 3 post is perfect for him. I mean, the post position draw really didn't do anything, except that he has other speed around it. But Mario could get him out to the clear. He could ride him along the rail. He's happy anywhere, which is the best thing about that horse, is that he can do anything as of now. Like I said, though, he's not an American Pharaoh yet. He's got to win the Triple Crown and do some things later in the year to be as good as him. But he's definitely on the right path right now. Second, I'm going to put Todd Pletcher's Stradivari number 11 here in that spot. And the reason being is Todd Pletcher hates the Preakness. He hates it. This is his 8th starter in the Preakness since starting training in 1995, getting his trainer's license. The only one who I remember having a shot was Super Saver, who finished 8th as the Kentucky Derby winner in 2010. So Pletcher doesn't go to a race if he doesn't think he can win, I think 8-1's a good price. You definitely want to have him in your play. Outside post positions, always thought of being bad at the Preakness. Not really. You saw what Rachel Alexandra did. How many years ago was that? 7 years ago. Wow, we're already in 2009. Now, in third place, I am going to have Exaggerator closing, but not quite getting there. I think Exaggerator is actually going to lose some steam. Nyquist has been training great. Exaggerator has been training good, but not as good as Nyquist. So I'm going to put him third, and I'm going to put Uncle Lino to round it out. His train has been very high on him lately, so I will put him fourth. No bones about it, guys. I'm basically going to be putting them in the order that they're favored in the odds, except for switching Exaggerator and Stradivari. Those two are going to be switched by odds order, but otherwise it'd be 1, 3, 2, 4 for your top 4 for the Preakness, guys. Good luck on Saturday with all your bets. Sorry Blue Italian Plays couldn't join me today, but he will join me in 3 weeks for the Belmont show, and that is definitely my favorite. I live in New York. I go to Belmont all the time. It's the best racetrack in the world. It's a mile and a half. It's the test of the champion, and we'll see in about 48 hours from now if Nyquist, maybe 24 hours from now, I should say, not 48, 24, if Nyquist does head there with a chance to win the Triple Crown. I will see you guys on Monday for Minecraft. So once again, Nyquist. I still forget that second one was his name, Stradivari. Exaggerator, Uncle Lino, I believe that is 3, 11, 5, 2. No bones this time, no sneakiness. Just, those are my top 4. Lonnie is Lonnie, and watch out for this one long shot who I actually like. Cherry Wine from the inside. Just watch him. He was eligible from the Derby. He was eligible for the Derby, but he wasn't also eligible, so he didn't get in. But just watch him. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for listening. Good luck on Saturday, and peace.